Welcome to New Orleans and Yulman Stadium. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the FIU Panthers and the Tulane Green Wave. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, I caught up with the Tulane head coach before the game. He told me this is a crucial game to stay focused. He understands coming into this loud and crazy environment against a team that is not ranked in the top 25 could be easy to overlook. But he's shown his players tape all week, and he said, we have to understand every play matters. We cannot look ahead to next week, or this week will be a disaster. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. And he's not going to take the touchback. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Snaps it in the shotgun. Finds his man. It's Upshaw. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Still on his feet at the 45. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, third down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. And you can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and, you know, that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those third downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that third down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back, and you got to tackle better, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You got to accomplish the mission.
Press center downs going to the air. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Holds on. It's Upshaw. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guys.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers!
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. The quarterback, you could tell he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
And he added the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Working the ground game. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Second down, gonna throw it. Out wide right, it's Pope. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Tulane comes to the line, lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires immediately. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Well, on that third down play, they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they catch. But this is a defense that takes pride in their ability to tackle in the open field. That was a fantastic job of rallying to the ball carrier inbounds and getting him down, now setting up fourth.
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He's loose down the middle. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Green Wave. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with an electrifying 77-yard touchdown run. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Now they'll run it to the right here. Turning it on. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, we're only in the first quarter, but already this defense is making their presence felt. We've seen time and time again their ability to rush the passer and get hits on this QB. His toughness is going to get tested.
Oh, pressure's coming. Fires to the right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep ones.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Fires to the wideout. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The Panthers are marching down the field. A run for the quarterback. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
2nd down to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Barnes. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
In the backfield, it's Lewis. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They just keep firing. He'll try to do it himself. There he goes. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. And the Panthers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Smashes through the tackle. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some pop.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. On to attempt the try. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he's going to bring this one out. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Between the hashes, it's Roberts. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Turns it upfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards after the
open space in the middle. The 20. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Wave. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished the deal with a 60-yard run to the house. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right side, it's Isaac. Makes the grab in their space. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Out wide left, it's Phillips.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. He wants to throw it. Takes the easy completion. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snaps it, and he has to have it. On the move. He'll pull it down and run. He'll have enough for the first down, gets out of bounds, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. Fires quickly. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
That defender reacted immediately when he saw the play and just set his hair on fire toward the ball carrier.
And you've got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens quick. There's no fake to a toss. It's pitched down the outside, trying to get to the wide side of the field. Great job by the defense. You got to...
Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Panthers! Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
And he's not going to take the touchback. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. He fires one deep down the right side. Goes high to pull it in. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
What a throw on 1st down, the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Complete to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed, but there he is scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
Started this drive with a bang, but now it is 3rd down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. quarterback keeper. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It would have been a 54-yarder if they'd tried the field goal. Instead, they'll try to convert on 4th and short. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw on first. Under pressure. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. 1 snap coming before they head to the locker room. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's going to bring it out. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our college football update show. We start with a look at Utah, taking on the number 4 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Utes, with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one, and win a fireworks-filled football game. This will...
Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. And he's going to bring this one out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Sells to run, looking to pass. Look out. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. Trying to get started. They'll go back to work on offense. Trying to establish the run. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Looking left, and they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
On third down, he drops to throw. They'll run the screen. Runs through a tackle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
What a big stop for this defense. In the second half, around midfield, you can set your offense up for success right here on this drive by getting that big 4th down stop.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Moving out to the right. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Third and long right here. They want to run this quarterback. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Got to make the play on 4th. On the move, he fires. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice.
Snags it, and there's running room. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tulane. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that.
Number 99, set to advance on the football.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Inside, it's Lewis. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, going to throw it. Shoots it to the left. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Got to give the defense credit here because they came out here in the second half with the goal of putting the clamps on this passing attack, and they have not allowed a completion yet in the third quarter. This offense has thrown it time and time again. Nothing there.
Escapes the pressure to his right. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Snapped on 4th down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense trying to take it back. Takes it in. Touchdown, Green Wave. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made the extra point without problem. that is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Ford International comes out to start this drive. Tells the run, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Reed. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half, this is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game.
Leaping grab for a big gain. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Panthers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Got it down the field. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And the QB finds his guy again for the second time on this drive. Nice job creating explosive plays, finding the speed, finding the matchup, and now this offense is in a good position to go down and get some points.
The defense did a really nice job on that play, closing in on the intended target. They had two guys near that ball.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to go up top on second down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Out wide right, it's Upshaw. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Turns it upfield. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Needs it here on fourth down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's going to score. Touchdown, FIU. Getting set for the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking for running room. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
The Green Wave lining up, facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush right in his face. Breaks into the open. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Back to pass on second down. Right side, it's Johnson. Snags it, and he's open. Inside the 30. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. It's really not hard to find the difference between this game and the loss last week. Turned it over 3 times a week ago. None today.
And just a great response. Last week, you know, you're probably the reason you lost, and you didn't take care of the football. But now you step out here, you show your team you can bounce back, you can lead, take care of the football, and lead this team to victory.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Second down, gonna throw it. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent. He will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
Quarterback changing the play. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll use another timeout to try to save as much time as they can for their offense. No good. After the failed field goal attempt, still a 12-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field.
He's got it inside the 30. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Fresh set of downs going up top. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's going to run it. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let...
Got it! Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. And the Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Touchdown, Florida International. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, they came into this one as the favorite, obviously, and they looked like they were sleepwalking in that first half. Whatever adjustments they made in the second half, I think one thing's pretty simple. David, they remembered who they were. Offensively now, they've come out. They've been electrifying. They've been lighting up the scoreboard. Defensively, getting the football back. This was the team we thought we were going to see at the very start of the game.
Man, it's so hard week to week, man. So many challenges, injuries, all the things that come with it, and getting guys motivated, right? Like sometimes they just don't have that energy. Good to see them come out after the half with the energy, with the urgency. This is the squad we thought we were going to see. The
Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Makes a grab. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. So the defense uses a timeout here. 2:08 remaining on the clock. They didn't want it to get down to the 2-minute stoppage. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Just going to keep it after the snap. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They put the brakes on it.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee.
Well, the head coach has to be happy with what he's seen from his offense here in game 1. They didn't turn the football over, and here you are. You're dialing up your favorite play in the playbook, victory formation.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. They'll take the penalty and move them back. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on 4th down.